Another video of some of my mid-season now morel mushroom hunting. This video is going to cover a couple days because we didn't have any one specific day where we got really into it. But the weather has gotten a bit warmer here, and we did see some gardener snakes out enjoying the warmer weather. We've had a good bit of moisture, so I was hoping that the morels would start popping up. First, on the first day here, me and my buddy Tom went back to our early season spot, the spot in my first video of this season that was getting the black morels, where we found 7. So we went back. It's the exact same spot, looking around just to see if there was another flush of them. And we did find 7 more black morels. These were definitely not missed the first time. If you would actually compare the videos, you could probably even see the exact same ground. And we could tell that these had been, more fresh. This was almost a 2-week gap between our visits. So we did end up picking these 7 as well. That gives 14 total for the area. We'll probably check back later just to see if there are any other morels that pop up here. So these were the early season black ones. Again, these ones usually do pop out first. Next, a couple days later, I went and checked around some dying or dead elm trees that I like to check. There were a couple trees last year where I found maybe 6 or so around. Unfortunately, it seems like this year there was just 1 around each of them. And I checked back again. These clips are showing, 1 morel, and then a couple days later, I left them the first time just to see if they would grow anymore. It seemed like the one dried out, so I just ended up picking it the second day. This one here, the second day, it still looked fairly fresh, so I just let it go. It was only 1. I want to see if any others pop up. So those were a couple days apart just to show the difference here. And you can see it's still really small. Really the only reason I was able to even pick it out was because I knew that this tree was a good host. So I didn't bother spending too much time looking around in a new spot. We'll see what happens with that one. Then in the last clips here, it was me and my friend Tom again. We went to another spot on April 30th, and we did get into a decent amount of the half-free morels. I had found these here 2 years ago in the exact same spot here. And there were about a dozen or so 2 years ago, and it seemed like we were getting into them again here this year. It seems like they really like the tulip poplar trees that are on this hill. And that is a common association. So these ones, the half-free morels, tend to have a more orange cap with almost like a spiky type stem. The stem often has a lot of dots on it. And then the cap is only half connected. So if you would cut it, you'd see that the cap is not fully connected like the typical morels are, hence the name half-free. And these aren't quite as tasty, in my opinion, but they're definitely still edible. So we spent some time kind of just going around. Really took our time to find them here. It was not easy to see, but we did end up picking around a dozen or so here. But yeah, this has been not the greatest season for me so far. It was nice to get into some of these ones here, these half-free ones. And I'm hoping that some of the elm tree ones start to pop fairly soon. The season still seems like it's a week or 2 behind what I've typically experienced in the last few weeks, or the last few years, sorry. But it looks like the weather's good coming up, so hopefully I'll have some more videos for you guys where we get into them a little bit more. But yeah, so just enjoy the last few clips here, and hope to see you soon in the next one. I definitely walked by that one. Yep, there's another one. And another one. Yep, okay, I figured. I figured as much. Those 3 are like the indicator, and then it's like, if they're there, they're gonna be on this hill too. Oh, that one's old. This one, I just saw this one. I'm gonna grab them all and then decide, because you
should take it and put it in your yard.
I thought, wow, I just keep seeing them now. Those weren't even the ones I was after. Yep, here's one. I do think, I don't know. Oh, that's almost, oh, that's like a, I've never seen halves that were like a double, I don't think. A double half?
Double half. Oh.
And then this one. Yeah, some of these would have definitely been out.